The second assessment that we will watch today is the Montreal Cognitive Assessment, or MoCA. MoCA has two purposes, which are it was specially developed for detection of mild cognitive impairment and early dementia. Next, it used to differentiate healthy cognitive aging from mild cognitive impairment. MoCA assesses only one cognitive domain, which has the total of 8 components and 13 items. The components are visual, spatial, or executive, naming, memory, attention, language, abstraction, direct record, and orientation. For the administration procedure, we need a piece of paper and a pen.
Hello and Assalamualaikum Miss A. I am Zoan, your therapist for today. Here is the Montreal Cognitive Assessment MoCA to assess your cognitive domain. Here is a piece of paper and a pen for you to do this assessment.
The first area is visual, spatial, or executive. It has 3 items. For the first item, which is alternating trail making, has 1 point. In this item, the client needs to draw a line alternating from a number to a letter in ascending order.
For the first item, you must draw a line alternating from a number to an alphabet in the ascending order. You can do the assessment now.
The second item for the first area is visual constructional skills cube, which have 1 point. In this item, the patient need to copy the cube drawing as accurately as she can.
Okay, next, you must draw a copy of this cube as accurately as you can.
The last item in the first area is visual constructional skills clock, which have 3 points. In this item, the client needs to draw a clock, then put in all numbers from 1 to 12, and then they need to set the time to 10 past 11.
Okay, for the third item, I want you to draw a clock with the first number from 1 to 12, and then I want you to draw 10 past 11.
Next, we have the second area and the fourth item, which is naming. It has 3 points. In this item, the therapist will point to each figure and ask the patient to name each of it.
Okay, now I will point to a figure and I want you to guess what it is named. This is
A lion,
this,
a rhino,
and this.
a camel.
Okay.
The third area and the fifth item is memory, which have 0 points. There are few instructions in this item. Firstly, the client need to repeat a list of 5 words given by the therapist. When the client has recalled all words or cannot recall any more words, therapist will read the words for a second time. Then the client will repeat the words, including the words in the first trial. At the end of the item, the therapist will inform that the client will be asked to record these words again at the end of the test.
Now I will read 5 words to you and I want you to repeat exactly what I said to you. I will start now. Face, velvet, church, daisy, red.
Face, church, daisy, red.
I will repeat for the second time and I want you to remember exactly what I said. Face, velvet, church, daisy, red.
Face, velvet, church, daisy, red.
Okay.
Next, we have the fourth area, which is attention that has 3 items. The item number 6 focus on forward digit span and backward digit span and has 2 points. In this item, the client firstly need to repeat exactly the 5 number sequence given by the therapist. Then, the client will repeat 3 number sequence given by the therapist in backward order.
Okay, this time I will read 5 numbers to you and I want you to repeat it exactly as the sequence I said to you earlier. Okay, I will start now. 2, 1, 8, 5, 4.
2, 1, 8, 5, 4.
Okay, now I will read 3 numbers to you, but I want you to repeat it but in the backward orders. 7, 4, 2.
2, 4, 7.
The item number 7, which is vigilance, have 1 point. In this item, the therapist will read a list of letters at a rate of 1 per second, and every time letter A been mentioned, the client needs to tap a hand once.
Now I will read you a list of alphabet. For each time I read the alphabet A, I want you to clap once. Do you get it?
Okay.
Okay, I will start now. F, B, A, C, M, N, A, J, K, L, B, A, F, A, K, D, E, A, J, A, M, O, F, A, B. Okay.
Item number 8 access the serial 7 and has 3 points. In this item, therapist will ask the client to subtract 7 from the number 100. And the client need to keep subtracting 7 from their answer until the therapist tell her to stop. The therapist can give this instruction twice if it is necessary.
Now, I want you to subtract 7 from the number 100. Then tell me the answer and keep repeating to subtract 7 from this number until I ask you to stop. You get it? Okay, you can start now.
93, 86, 79, 72, 65.
Okay, you can stop now.
Okay.
Move on to the fifth area, which is language, has 2 items. The item number 9, focus on sentence repetition, has 2 points. In this item, therapist will read a sentence and ask the client to repeat exactly what the therapist has read. Then, the therapist will read another sentence and the client need to repeat exactly as it is.
For this part, I will read you a sentence and I want you to repeat exactly what I said to you. Okay. First, I only know that John is the one to help today.
I only know that John is the one to help today.
For the second sentence, the cat always hide under the couch when dogs were in the room.
The cat always hide under the couch when dogs were in the room.
Okay.
The item number 10 is verbal fluency that has only 1 point. In this item, the therapist will ask the client to tell as many words that the client can think that begin with a certain letter of the alphabet F. In this item, the client can say any kinds of words except for proper nouns, numbers and words that begin with the same sound such as love, lover and loving. Then, the therapist will ask the client to stop after 1 minute.
Now, I want you to tell me as many as you can the words that start from the alphabet F.
February, Ferrari, 4, 5, flowers, fruit, fruit, fish, spider, flamingo, fever, fountain, fisherman.
Okay, that's all.
For the sixth area and the item number 11, we have abstraction that has 2 points. In this item, the therapist will ask the client to explain what each pair of words has in common. We will start with a practice trial between banana and orange. If the client answers in a concrete manner, then say only one additional time, which is, tell me another way in which those items are alike. And if the client does not give the appropriate response, which is fruit, then say yes, and they are also both fruit. The therapist do not give any additional instruction or clarification. After the practice trial, then the client will ask the client about the first trial and then the second trial. The therapist do not give any additional instruction or prompts for both trials.
Now, I will read a few pair of words and tell me what is the similarities between each pair. Okay. Firstly, the first pair is banana and orange.
The similarity is about fruits.
Okay. The second is train, bicycle.
Transport.
Third, watch and ruler.
Is about measurement.
Okay.
Next, for the seventh area and the item number 12, we have delayed recall, which has total of 5 points. In this item, the therapist will ask the client to repeat the word from the area 3 earlier, which is the memory, and the client needs to tell the therapist as many as she can remember.
Okay, this time I want you to recall the 5 words that we have been discussed earlier. Did you remember it?
No.
Can you tell me what they are?
Ferris, velvet, chairs, daisy, and bird.
Okay, good.
Last but not least, the 8th area and the item number 13, we have orientation, which has a total of 6 points. In this item, the therapist will ask the client to tell the date for the day. If the client does not give a complete answer, then the therapist will prompt by asking the year, month, the exact date, and day of the week. Next, the therapist will ask the client the name of the current place and which city it is in.
For the last part, firstly, can you tell me what is date of today?
Today is Thursday, 27th of May, 2021.
Now, tell me what is the name of this place and which city it is in.
Now we at in the house. And the city is
Okay, that's all for our assessment today. Thanks for your cooperation and see you soon.
Thank you.
At the end of the assessment, patient has total score of 27/30, and one score is added for more than 12 years of education, make the total score become 28/30, and this can interpret that the patient has normal cognitive. That's all from us. Thank you.